I gotta stay away. I gotta stay away from my vice in order to survive and thrive. And I just feel like I'm finally making headway and conquering that demon. Finally, after 40 years. So
Nice. And
I'm pretty good.
now you're in Illinois. You're out of
But finally,
Iowa.
finally. And I never ever want to go back to Iowa.
You want to explain to everybody what that means? Because that's probably going to confuse everybody.
Yes. Yes. I got a long journey. So I had a call with Eric one night and come to Jesus meeting, and he made me look at it like a map, and he asked me, okay, say you're heading east. Where do you want to stop, or where do you want to get to? And I was like, I don't know. Let's say New York City. Okay, well, he's mapping out these progress points on the way there. So it took me a while to get out of Iowa, but Illinois was my first destination. I finally made it. It's a number on a scale I haven't seen for 10 years. I weigh less now than what my driver's license says, which is a miracle because that's been a lie for a long time. But anyways, I made my first stop on the map.
Congrats. That's awesome.
Thanks.
You were stuck for a little bit.
I was stuck. Yep, same 10
being
pounds.
stuck in Iowa because Iowa is boring and it's flat and it never feels like you actually making it through the state.
Right. I'm done with that
keep
state.
driving.
Thank you.
Gotta keep driving. So good. I'm proud of you, Joni. I'm proud of all y'all, actually.
Thank you.
This is why I do this. This is exactly why I do this. How about you, Evan?
And mine's like partially for work and just overall health. So I work a high stress job, and just working out is just kind of my like relaxation, my like getaway. Uh, Growing up, like when I was in junior high, I was like a four sport athlete, and so um, very competitive all the time, always working out, always running, playing some sport. Um, and I have three younger brothers, so we were always playing sports at home and all that too. Um, and then when I started my job, part of the job is fitness. The fitter you are, the more it takes away from some situations, the more it helps. Besides just the stress level, um, it makes things safer on my job. I work as a police officer, um, so um, and then when I originally started the program, I wanted to try and get onto the SWAT team in the area or one of the SWAT teams in the area, and so that was my goal at first. Um, Unfortunately, with some of the policy and all that stuff, I didn't have enough other training to get onto it, but I'm going to try in November again to get on. Um, but I got to do like kind of a mock PT test with them, and I actually impressed a lot of people that didn't think I was as fit as I was. Um, and I beat some other people that they didn't think I could beat on like the run and all that kind of stuff, the times I had and stuff. So it definitely put me on the radar as far as some of that stuff goes. So, um, and I just love working out. I mean, plain and simple. It's hard to get into that habit, right? For me, the hardest thing is, um, like when I went through the academy, we worked out 5 days a week in the morning, and it was just on the schedule. I was in the military, you know, when I went through basic training, it's on the schedule. You just do it every day, you know. When I got out of that stuff, that structure went away, and then I was on night shift for a long time, and just the structure collapse is just hard. Like nobody's up during the night, you know, the gyms and stuff. Then COVID hit. We weren't allowed to go to certain gyms and stuff, like for because we have some free gyms that we can use. Um, but we weren't allowed to go to some of them because they wanted to try and keep people out, because the one we use is also the one the police academy uses, and they didn't want us getting cadets and stuff sick. But getting through that first like 21 days, 30 days, whatever, and just getting into a rhythm is the biggest thing for me. Once I get into that rhythm, and now I have it set on my off days. I go on all my off days. I just wake up in the morning, get it done. Because if I don't go in the morning, I'll just sit there. And so that's the biggest thing for me. I'll tell myself I'll go, but unless I just get up and do it, sometimes it doesn't happen. So
Nice. That sounds good, man. I think you're gonna get it in November, especially since when you sent me the times that you did, or against the other guys. Yeah, there's no reason for them to say no.
yeah, I mean my mile and a half. So I'm still running my mile and a halfs in like 11 and a half, and that's even when I'm not feeling good. So
Nice. Nicole. You got to unmute.
Oh yeah.
What's your big why?
My big what?
Your
My big why?
Why are you doing this? Yeah.
I just know I need to get better because my daughter likes to do a lot of activity stuff. So I like to be able to go with her. And plus I looked at this old picture when I had just my daughter. I had just had her, like maybe 2 or 3 months. She was about 2 or 3 months old, and I was close to like 125 or 125 pounds. Now my daughter looked at it. She's like, "Mom, what happened?" So I was like, "Shoot, I felt kind of weird seeing that picture and looking at me now." So I know I gotta do better.
There it is. So there's your motivation right there.
Mm-hmm.
All the motivation you need is harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Motivation is different than your big why.
It sure is.
Why you doing it and why you're motivated to doing it is two different things.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm doing this because I don't ever want to be big again. I was uncomfortable. And I lost my dad to lung cancer, and I've lost other family members to cancer. I have my oldest sister battling cancer right now. So I don't want to be unhealthy. My mom is diabetic. I don't want those problems when I get older. I'd rather go through the pain of working out and resisting eating what I'm not supposed to.
Oh, okay.
Having to do it because I could possibly die if I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to go too early, but I used to be more active when I was at my other job because I used to lift and carry and stuff. Now at this job, I move around more and I lift and carry still, but I have to watch it because I hurt my shoulder real bad at the old job, and now it's starting to bother me now at the new job. So
you gotta be careful.
Mm-hmm. But yesterday we got a truck in, and I guess she realized I was hurting. She told me to go on the floor and help the folks on the floor. I was like, okay, I don't mind.
I'm still at work. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
That's called making an adjustment. There it is.
Yes.
Good job. I think you'll be successful. Y'all just got to stick to it. That's the thing. It's like Joni said. This is a journey. You're gonna have bad weather in the journey. You might have a flat tire. You might have an overheated engine. But you got to get the help where you need it. Get the roadside assistance. Get the gas when you need it, and you keep going. You keep going. You can't drive straight if you're looking in the rearview mirror.
I know that's right. Today's my day off, so I didn't get that many steps in. I've been walking around this house with my telephone trying to get some steps in, but I don't think it's working.
I'm low on my steps today too. Oh word. I shouldn't be, but I am. All right. How about somebody else want to tell me? How about you, Renee? Stoner. Forget his two Renees. You're muted.
Is
There
it
you go.
Renee Stone or me?
Yep.
Well, it's nice to hear some similar stories because I was an athlete when I was younger. I'm 52 now. When I was younger, I was an athlete. I played softball. I was really good at water skiing, snow skiing. I was a pretty good athlete, but I also was the athlete that didn't realize you got to keep going. So I didn't. At one point, I had a daughter. I stopped, I started smoking cigarettes, started drinking. None of that did my health any good. So at 40, energy drinks, big time energy drinks. And at 46, I had a stroke. So laying in that bed, not being able to use my legs, my eyes were crossed. I was jacked up. And I laid there thinking, there's no way that I'm going out this way. I'm just not going out this way. So I just went on my health journey. Like you said, it's a journey, and the journey has led me to you, and you're helping so much so far. And it's like everybody says, I'm kind of doing okay on the exercising. I could do better, but I'm doing okay. It's the food that's hard, and learning the macros. I want to say it's hard, but it's I feel like once we get it, I'm just going to be better at it. I'm just going to keep trying until I'm better at it because, I have a lot of questions already, but we'll get them covered. I know you guys will cover them, but yeah, I'm not going out like that. I am going to be, like you said, 100 years old lifting weights. I say this all the time. I'm going to be 65, 75. I want to be a badass bitch. And I can't do it without working out, lifting weights, without trying to run. And God, I'm a turtle. I'm a turtle at everything. I'm last in class. I'm last. I don't care anymore. I'm
Right.
here to win it.
In the story,
I'm here to
the turtle in the hair, who won?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, the turtle didn't stop.
No, the turtle didn't stop. He was slow and steady, wasn't he?
There it
And
is.
I want to thank everybody for being here too. It's really nice to hear everybody's stories because I think we all have something similar in common. We're here to change.
Yep.
Here to do better.
Facts.
Mhm.
Facts. I love it. How about you, Sarah? Are you able to talk, or is it loud around you?
I'm okay now. I knew you were gonna call on me, so I moved to a quieter spot. Mine is really like my daughter gets bullied a lot for being heavier, and she says she's fat all the time, and I want her to know that there's a way to be healthy without starving yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And so she actually, and I think I told you this a couple of times, she says, well, I want to work a day with Coach Eric so he can get me nice and muscular. And
You can get
well, she started, she used to eat a lot of sugar and everything like that. So eating healthier and having healthier snacks and stuff in the house, everything, I want to be able to keep up with my kids. And I want my husband to be the same way. And so him seeing me taking this journey is getting him to also turn around, because in his family, they have a lot of cardiac issues. His uncle died from a heart attack at 51. And his dad just died last year from cancer, but lived a very rough and rugged life. And so he's starting to get that mindset of I need to take care of myself too. And then me being on this journey and making healthier meals and exercising, and then my family seeing that makes them want to kind of do the same.
Yeah.
And I've talked to you about this before. Like my goal in life is to, well, one of them anyway, is to help others and make other people feel great about themselves, which is why I do my job. But I have to be an example of that as well. So I can't do better for others until I do better for myself.
Yep. 1000% agree.
Yeah.
You can't share something you don't have.
What?
You can't share something you don't have.
Right.
Yes.
So
Okay, we got a little less than a minute, y'all. It's gonna shut off and then just log right back in. Because you know Zoom don't let you go no longer than what they want to. Janelle, how you doing over there?
Trying to keep my kid quiet. Doing good. Yeah. I knew this would be hard because I've got two littles at home and
Yeah.
finding a quiet spot is always hard. Oh, thank you.